spent years forcing every answer, drawing straight lines through the hills. I mistook control for courage, I mistook motion for a will. Then the flood took out the footbridge and changed the creek behind the farm. By spring the water found a new path without asking anyone. Water finds a way around the stone beneath the fallen. Water finds a way without knowing where it ends. Maybe I can move like water, not surrender, not obey, just keep turning toward the open till I find another way. My father used to say stand steady, but he never meant stand still. He meant know what you are made of when the weather tests your will. I carried that like iron, held too tightly in my chest. Now I hear the river telling me that strength can also bend. There are roads I cannot finish, there are people I cannot keep, there are promises that change shape while I was trying not to sleep. I can mourn what did not happen, I can bless what did not stay, and still wake up with both hands open to whatever comes today. The river never argues with the mountain or the rain. It keeps a quiet kind of faith and travels all the same. Water finds a way through the dark and through the distance. Water finds a way by becoming what it needs. I will stop demanding certainty from every coming day. I will trust the life within me, like the water finds a way. We met behind the grocery store, where the yellow streetlight hummed.
We wore thrift store coats and spoke like the future had already come.
Your brother's car had no heat,
my boots slid in the rain.
we wrote our plans on paper cups
and swore we'd never change. We were kids from the November lot,
cold hands, impossible dreams.
kids from the November lot,
talking louder than the wind.
we became the lives we ran toward, but sometimes I miss who we had been.
You went south to fix airplanes.
I stayed north and learned to teach.
We sent postcards for a summer.
Then the years got out of reach.
I saw your name in a wedding notice.
You saw mine beneath the song.
We were never meant to keep each other,
Only help each other on. We were kids from the November lot,
with the whole night in our lungs.
every failure still ahead of us, every heartbreak still unsung. We were kids from the November lot,
And the weather turned us brave.
some friendships do not disappear, they just learn a quieter shape.
I don't need to be 18,
I don't need that town again,
but I'm grateful for the people
who believed me before I did. We were kids from the November lot, and the frost came down like stars. Every mile that took us from there still remembers who we are. We were kids from the November lot,
no regret,
no return, just a little light behind us from the fires we used to burn.
The hillside burned in August. Black smoke swallowed half the town. We watched the cedar line go orange while the ash kept falling down. I thought of every rule and promise, every bridge I could not save. The fire looked like all my failures, learning how to wear a flame. By October, rain came softly, darkened every field and road. No one spoke about beginnings, we were busy carrying loads. Then a child found little clover, pushing through the charcoal ground. We all gathered like believers at the smallest patch of green we'd found. There is green after fire, there is breath beneath the black. What is gone will not return, but life still finds another track. There is green after fire, there is mercy in the rain. We are not what burns. stranger brought what they could. I had spent my life believing I should carry pain alone, but the smoke made one thing honest: no one builds a life alone. Let the old field tell the story, let the young trees take their time. Hope is rarely loud or sudden, sometimes hope is one green line. There is green after fire, there is morning through the haze. Every scar across the hillside still can point us toward a way. There is green after fire, and the roots remember rain. We are not the smoke that left us, we are what came up again. They said the land was useless, too dry for anything but dust. I bought a trailer, fixed the roof, and learned what silence trusts. The road was full of washouts, the well ran low in June, but every heart an empty mile made room inside the room. I planted sage beside the steps, it nearly died that year. Then one green shoot came through the clay like something without fear. I thought strength meant never bending, never asking, never slow. The canyon taught me otherwise, the deepest things take time to grow. This is my red rock hymn, not a prayer for easier weather. Let the wind come tearing in, I know how to stand together. This is my red rock hymn, every crack lets daylight through. I am not behind, I'm becoming, and the desert knows that too. Knows that too. A neighbor brought me cedar, another helped me mend the gate. No one asked me where I'd failed, no one cared why I was late. We built a table from the scrap wood, ate beans beneath the stars. I found a life not made of winning, but of showing where you are. Mountains are not born completed, rivers do not rush their names. What looks broken from a distance may be learning how to change. This is my red rock hymn for the years I thought were wasted. Every scar became a window, every bitter thing was faced. This is my red rock hymn, white as evening, plain and true. I am not the man who came here, but I'm finally coming through.
drove the old coast highway with the windows halfway down. Your hair kept catching sunlight, mine kept filling up with doubt. We had $6 between us, a blanket and a map. We slept behind the dunes and let the morning find us there. Salt on the windows, sand inside our shoes, a radio that faded every time we changed the view. Salt on the windows, your hand across the sea. We didn't own tomorrow, but the whole coast felt like ours to keep. He drew stars on the dashboard with your finger in the dust. Said one day we'll miss this moment more than we will miss us. I told you not to talk like that. You laughed and changed the song. Some good things are not failures just because they don't last long. Now I pass that road in winter, driving slower than before. The diner has a new name, there are condos by the shore. I do not wish you beside me, I do not wish it all undone. I'm only glad two foolish kids once trusted every sun. We were not a lifelong story, we were not a wasted year. We were proof that something beautiful can end and still stay clear. Salt on the windows, summer in the frame, a love that did not save us, but it changed us just the same. Salt on the windows, no bitterness, no blame. I carry what was golden, and I let the rest become the rain. We drove the old coast highway with the windows halfway down. Your hair kept catching sunlight, mine kept filling up with doubt. We had $6 between us. The bait shop opens early, the gulls complain above the pier. A man in yellow rain boots counts the boats that made it here. I came down with my worries, packed in every coat I own, but the tide kept rearranging all the words I thought were stone. In the harbor of small things, a rope, a bell, a cup of coffee, window warm against the rain, a dog asleep beside the door. In the harbor of small things, I remembered I was not empty. Peace did not arrive like thunder, it came in pieces on the shore. The widow by the lighthouse paints blue numbers on her skiff. She says nothing stays forever, but most things stay enough. We watch the weather changing, silver folding into blue. I stopped asking for an answer and began to notice what was true. A boy was throwing breadcrumbs from the end of marker 3. Every goal became a miracle because he said they had to be. I laughed for the first time freely, not polite and not too late. The sea had not repaired me, but it taught me how to wait. Maybe rest is not surrender, maybe stillness is a skill. Maybe healing has been happening while the waves were standing still. In the harbor of small things, where the fog lifts without warning, I found no grand revelation, only room enough to breathe. In the harbor of small things, the morning came without demanding. Sometimes life begins returning when you stop asking it to leave.
The stove is breathing slowly, snow is leaning on the glass. I found your letters in a coffee tin, still tied with garden twine. For years I kept them hidden, like a debt I had to pay. But grief is not a doorway you can lock and walk away. The cabin makes its small sounds, floorboards settling in the cold. I read the first page only, then I let the fire hold. Every sentence I had carried, every version of goodbye. The paper curled to orange, then lifted into sky. Pine smoke in January, rising where the cold can't stay. I don't have to lose the memory to let the weight fall away. Pine smoke in January, soft as breath above the trees. Some things leave without abandoning, some wounds close without erasing. morning, tracks of rabbits crossed the yard behind the shed. The world had not forgiven me, the world had simply kept making room for little movements, for the kettle and the light, for a man who thought the ending was the only honest life. I will not call this closure, I will not call it done. I only know the room grew warmer when I stopped outrunning love. Pine smoke in January, drifting pale into the day. I can bless what could not stay here and still choose to remain. Pine smoke in January, the chimney writes above. There are ashes in the old life, there is fire enough for us. The stove is breathing slowly, snow is leaning on the glass. I found your letters in a coffee tin, still tied with garden twine. For years I kept them hidden, like a debt I had to pay. But grief is not a doorway you can lock and walk away. The cabin makes its small sounds, floorboards settling in the cold. I read the first page only, then I let the fire hold. Every sentence I had carried, every version of goodbye. The paper curled to orange, then lifted into sky. Pine smoke in January, rising where the cold can't stay. I don't have to lose the memory to let the weight fall away. Pine smoke in January, softest breath above the trees. Some things leave without abandoning, some wounds close without erasing. By morning, tracks of rabbits cross the yard behind the shed. The world had not forgiven me, the world had simply kept making room for little movements, for the kettle and the light, for a man who thought the ending was the only honest life. I will not call this closure, I will not call it done. I only know the room grew warmer when I stopped outrunning love. Pine smoke in January, rising where the cold can't stay. I don't have to lose the memory to let the weight fall away. Pine smoke in January, soft as breath above the trees. Some things leave without abandoning, some moves close without erasing. By morning, tracks of rabbits cross the yard behind the shed. The world had not forgiven me, the world had simply kept making room for little movements, for the kettle and the light, for a man who thought
breaks before us, silver dew on every limb. My brother's old red jacket still hangs beside the shed. We raced beneath these branches, we stole apples in July. Now the trees are bent and weathered, but they hold our laughter high. The orchard keeps the names we thought the years would take. Every promise in the roots, every footstep in the clay. The orchard keeps the names even when the voices change. You can leave the hill behind, but the hill remembers anyway. My mother marks the doorway where each child outgrew the wall. There are pencil lines and birthdays from the spring through late fall. She says nothing really leaves us, it just learns another form. Like the blossoms sleeping underground before they face the storm. I brought my daughter with me. She ran barefoot through the rows. She asked why every apple had a different kind of gold. I told her some things ripen slowly, some survive the colder years. Then she carved her tiny first name beside the ones that brought us here. When I am gone from this place, let the wind pronounce me plain. Let the branches tell the children I was here and came again. The orchard keeps the names not in stone and not in sorrow. In the fruit we pass around, in the shade we leave tomorrow. The orchard keeps the names and the years become a song. Every road may take us somewhere, but the roots still know where we belong.
I climbed the old Watchtower with a head full of alarms. The town below was folding into fields and sleeping farms. Every debt and every failure had been shouting for a year, but from 80 feet above them they look smaller than my fear. Moved without hurry, the ridge held still and wide. No sermon came to save me, no thunder split the sky. Just a hawk above the valley, and the cold against my hands, teaching me that quiet answers do not always sound like plans. From the Watchtower at dawn, I could see what I had carried. All the shadows on the ground were only shapes the night had made. From the Watchtower at dawn, nothing vanished, nothing hurried, but the world large enough for me to stay. I thought healing meant forgetting, like a fire cleared to stone. Now I think it means returning to the places you still own. Not the house or not the highway, not the years you cannot save, but the breath inside your body and the courage not to leave. The sun came through the branches like a hand across the floor. I did not become fearless, I just feared myself no more. From the Watchtower at dawn, I watched the valley turning golden. Every scar I tried to hide became a path I could explain. From the Watchtower at dawn, I felt something in me open, not a promise life gets easy, just a reason to remain. The neon vacancy still flickers at the county line motel. Room 12 smells like old pine cleaner and a story no one tells. I can see the stadium lights beyond the grocery store. We thought the world began at midnight on that cracked blacktop floor. You moved west and married someone. I learned cities by their trains. We became the kind of strangers who still remember middle names. There's a photograph in my wallet with your sleeve across my face. I don't keep it out of longing just to prove we had that place. At the county line motel, where the highway turns to silence, where the map forgets the towns that taught our hearts to run. At the county line motel, I can hear our younger voices, not asking to go backward, just asking what we've become. The waitress pours me coffee, says you're not from here, are you? I almost laugh and tell her I was before I knew. Outside the leaves keep falling on the cars we used to know. Some people leave a hometown, some carry it wherever they go. I won't call you in the morning, I won't knock on anyone's door, but I'll sleep beneath this buzzing sign and forgive us both once more. At the county line motel, where the dark feels almost honest, I can thank the girl I used to be for getting
still flickers at the county line motel. Room 12 smells like old pine cleaner and a story no one tells. I can see the stadium lights beyond the grocery store. We thought the world began at midnight on that cracked blacktop floor. You moved west and married someone. I learned cities by their trains. We became the kind of strangers who still remember middle names. There's a photograph in my wallet with your sleeve across my face. I don't keep it out of longing, just to prove we had that place at the county line motel, where the highway turns to silence, where the map forgets the towns that taught our hearts to run. At the county line motel, I can hear our younger voices, not asking to go backward, just asking what we've become. The waitress pours me coffee, says, "You're not from here, are you?" I almost laugh and tell her I was, before I knew. Outside, the leaves keep falling on the cars we used to know. Some people leave a hometown, some carry it wherever they go. I won't call you in the morning, I won't knock on anyone's door, but I'll sleep beneath this buzzing sign. Forgive us both once more. At the county line motel, where the dark feels almost honest, I can thank the girl I used to be for getting me this far. At the county line motel, I don't need another promise. Some places do not hold you back, they remind you who you are.
I came back on a borrowed Tuesday with one suitcase and a half-full tank. The feed store wore a different color, but the church clock still ran late. Mrs. Nolan swept her doorway like she had every fall before. I slowed down by the Cedar mailbox and forgot what I was running for. The road had changed its shoulders, the creek had changed its bend, but the light above my mother's porch still knew me as a friend. Keep that porch light burning, I'm not lost, I'm learning how far a man can wander before the road turns home. Keep that porch light burning through every season turning. I carried half the country, but this place carried me all along. All along. The barn roof leaned toward winter, my father's hammer hung in place. I found my name cut in the workbench beside a crooked little date. I used to swear this town was too small that nothing here could let me breathe. Now every fence line holds a story I was too young to believe. Maybe home is not forgiveness. Maybe home is not the past. Maybe home is where they leave a chair and do not ask how long you'll last. Keep that porch light burning, I'm through it disappearing. The life I chased was louder, but it never knew my name. Keep that porch light burning, the cold is finally clearing. I came back as someone different, and the door's still open just the same.